Hey guys, it's GameFace here and welcome back to episode 17 of my Leeds United career mode. Now in today's episode we've got hopefully another 3 matches to get through. First of all against Birmingham, then Fulham, and then a game against QPR if we get there. So we will be playing, I'm hoping, the majority of those matches, certainly the Birmingham game, and then the match afterwards against Fulham. Certainly going to be playing both of those two with them being away games. So we'll get on with the first game pretty much straight away. Before we get into things though, if we could go ahead and hit 25 likes on this episode, I would really appreciate it. Also, if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well. That will be absolutely fantastic. Let's crack on with the game now. Bailey Peacock, Farrell starting in goal. We've got Baradi at right back, Jansen, Bartley at centre back as usual. Taylor at left back with O'Kane and Bridcut in front of them. Barrow on the right hand side, Roof on the left with Antonsen in behind Beckford. And yeah, we're going to go with that team. Hopefully enough to beat Birmingham. It's obviously a big match. All the matches now are pretty much big, to be honest. So we need to go out there and try and win it. Let's see how we can get on. So I think it's about 13 games left of the season in the league. I don't think we're in any other cup competitions now. So we pretty much just got 13 more league games to get through and then it's the end of the season. Obviously the aim is to go up, hopefully through the playoffs realistically. Obviously it would be very nice if we could get the automatic places, but we are a long way off that at the moment. So at the moment we're after a playoff finish. Hopefully get through the playoffs, which obviously is nowhere near guaranteed. You know, that's going to be difficult. So we'll wait and see what happens. We obviously need to get into the playoffs first. Bridcut looking for Beckford. Fantastic chance. Beckford on his left foot. 1-0. Smashes it home. Jermaine Beckford finding the opportunity. We've capitalised on the huge gap in the defence. And we are winning the game 1-0. Fantastic start to this match. Antonsen playing it inside to Bridcut, who plays it first time onto Beckford, who smashes it home on his weaker left foot. And we're winning the game 1-0. That is it for the first half. Still winning the game 1-0. Not loads and loads of chances, but a couple for us. Obviously, the goal that we scored is very good that we put ourselves in the lead. But nothing other than that. Nothing since then, really, either to show you. So we'll crack on with the second half and hopefully get ourselves a second goal. On the counter-attack here, Bridcut looking to play it through to Beckford. He needs to hold this one up again for Bridcut. Still got a good chance of scoring here. Inadvertently gets played back. Barrow's going through. Barrow shoots. Roof hits the post. Oh my days. I know it's on his weaker foot, but he's got to score that. He could have dived and got it in with his head or something like that. Got to score it. Brilliant chance to make it 2-0. It should be 2-0. First change, Vieira will come on and we'll take off O'Kane. I'm tempted also to bring on Edwards at some point. DeCara might make an appearance as well, but we'll have to wait and see. Just the first change here with 30 minutes to go. Beckford wins it back again. Brilliant stuff. Antonsen going to look to play it through to Beckford. Jermaine Beckford, and it's 2-0. He gets his second of the game with 20 minutes to go. This is definitely an indication that we're going to make a change now. We've got the second goal. Jermaine Beckford with the second goal of the game. Really happy with that one. 20 minutes left. And we've certainly put ourselves nicely in the lead. Birmingham not really threatened us too much. Certainly a deserved scoreline. But now we will make a couple of changes. Okay, Edwards and DeCara will come on. We'll move Roof onto the right-hand side. We'll take up Antonsen and Barrow as well. So Edwards will go in behind Jermaine Beckford. DeCara on the left-hand side. So Roof will go onto the right. So that's what we'll do. Those are the final two changes. 20 minutes left. Hopefully get a chance to maybe even extend our lead even more if we can. With Birmingham potentially throwing more players forward. Beckford onto DeCara. Bring in some more energy into the team. DeCara, he's played it onto Edwards. Edwards to shoot. Oh, could be 3 still off the bar and over. How unlucky have we got here? We've hit the post. We've hit the bar now from a save from the goalkeeper. Jansen goes up. Bartley's in there as well. Out for another corner. We're causing them some real issues here, Birmingham. And we're going to again try to get it on Bartley's head this time. Gets cleared. Oh, good chance. Just past the post. Birmingham starting to really play quite well, actually, in the last sort of 5 minutes of this game. It's a bit too late for that, really, now, because we have, I think, pretty much won the match. But certainly had a couple of decent chances since we scored that second goal. That is it. We've won the game 2-0. Really comfortable win. 3 points in the bag. Clean sheet as well. Everything that we could really ask for. Although, if I'm being picky, I would have liked to have seen more goals. But we got the 2-0 win, nevertheless. And we'll obviously take those 3 points and hopefully put it to going a little bit closer to the teams in front of us. So on to the next game now. That one is against Fulham, I believe. We need to obviously try and win that game as well. They're roughly in a similar sort of position to us. They've just drawn their last match, though, against Preston. So that should help us out, create a bit of a gap between us and Fulham. Let's find out what's happening here. We're not on track. As discussed at the blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we'll take a look at what's going on here. Keep players salary growth under 15%. Well, it's 19%, so I can't change it really now unless someone wants to take a pay decrease. That one's not going to happen, sadly, but that's kind of just the way things are. I can't really do anything about players wanting more money. So, on to the player drills now. We'll go with these 5 players, all regens, all from the youth academy, and we'll see how we get on with those. Going to try and get them going up if we can. Anderson there going to 67, Wilson up to 64, Morrison up to 51, so some decent growth amongst those players. Still need to try and get the other two up though a little bit quicker. We'll wait and see how that goes over the next few weeks. Again, I'm tempted to change that round every now and again. I think I said I was going to do it every month, kind of just change it around a little bit, and we'll wait and see where that puts us at the end of the season. But now on to the Fulham game. Got some emails to take a look at first though. We'll then sort out the team afterwards. Okay, this is not going to help us. Ruth wanting to discuss wages. That's just going to increase our wage even more. Not great, but we'll obviously take a look at that now, see how more exactly he's wanting. Also, some more squad reports to look at. Take a look at some of the players that we've been scouting, and hopefully sign some up that are looking decent. I can't imagine there's going to be loads, but again, we'll take the best of the crop that we've got. Okay, so Ruth is wanting 20 grand, but no extension in his contract. Okay, that's a 6 grand increase, which is obviously not going to help us meet that target that we're supposed to be doing. Not that I can meet it anymore, so I suppose we may as well just kind of go with it. We'll offer him 18 grand, I think, to begin with. I think that's a fair amount. We'll go bonus per goal at 20% as well to try and convince him. But maybe look at trying to offer Dakara a new contract, but on a lower amount. Maybe that will happen. Alright, it probably won't happen, but we'll give it a go anyway. I'll make an important first team player. We'll go 20% bonus per goal and 10 grand a week. That's probably not going to be accepted, but we'll go with that anyway. He's got 4 months left on his deal, so there's no harm in trying to get him signed up. But obviously, going to really struggle to get him up for less than what he's currently on. Barrow's on 70 grand as well. That's not really going to help us, but he's only wanting more money, of course. Okay, on to the next game now. This is the match against Fulham. Bailey Peacock-Farrell again starting in goal. Eiling at right back. Cooper and Arvidsson starting at centre-back. We'll go with that partnership. Obviously, there's a few tied players, so sadly we can't play a particularly strong team in this game. Denton at left-back. We've got Grimes and Smith at centre-mid. Dallas on the left-hand side. Saka on the right with Phillips in behind Dakara. Like I say, it's a difficult team to select because we do have a lot of players tired from the last game a few days ago. So there's a few big players that do miss out. But hopefully that's enough to beat Fulham. It's obviously going to be another tough match. We'll wait and see, though, how we get on. Here we go, we're away at Fulham, need to try and get the 3 points here. They're obviously in a similar sort of position, so if they do beat us, then it's obviously going to make things a little bit interesting in the playoff positions. And if we beat them, then we manage to extend our points in front of them. I think we're currently about 2 points ahead of them, but I'm not too sure. I think they may have also played a game extra than us as well, which obviously will help us out in the future, I hope. But yeah, let's crack on with the things and see how we get on. Calvin Phillips turning inside and out, and just puts the shot wide. Fantastic chance of a best run of the game so far. Very good bit of footwork from him, just couldn't quite find the back of the net. Oh, Sacco. Inside, back to Sacco now. Sacco's going to look across to Phillips. Fantastic play, just couldn't quite get the shot away. And Phillips maybe not quite able to get that one back either. Matt Grimes, can he shoot? He can! Oh, what a save from the goalkeeper. Really decent strike. Bounces right in front of him as well, so he's done very well there, the goalkeeper. 30 minutes into this match, we should be winning the game. We're not quite at the moment though, but I'm confident that we can do. We're really penning them in, which is very good considering how weak this team is compared to usual. It's only the goalkeeper at the moment that's kept Fulham in this. Oh, good ball through. Dakara going to try and hit it, and again couldn't get the shot away. That's happened a few times now where it's just not let me shoot. Not even attempted to shoot in the end, despite me clicking to shoot and try and get a shot away. But yeah, frustrating. 7 minutes to go. Like I've said, we should be winning this match, but we haven't quite managed to get the goal. That's it, half-time, 0-0. A good few chances for us, as you've seen, but we just haven't quite taken them. The goalkeeper very much keeping them in this match so far. But I'm confident we will get a goal at some point. So we'll keep the team the same, go on with the second half, hopefully continue as we were playing in that first half. Dakara through to Sacco. Sacco can shoot. Oh, if he kept it down, that was going in. What a chance that was. I really think he should have done much better. Should be on target at least there, Sacco. Good chance. Just inside the box. Instead sails over the bar. Okay, I'm going to make all 3 changes now. Edwards, Antonsen and Vieira all come on. We'll take off Calvin Phillips, Smith and Stuart Dallas. Had to make all 3 changes. Not even quite the 60th minute yet, but I think we need someone to come on and try and score a goal. So that's what I've done. Dakara move out onto the left. We'll keep Barrow on the right-hand side. Hopefully that change, or those changes, can really help us to get that first goal. Matt Grimes into Antonsen. Going to look for Edwards now. Edwards to shoot. Gets brought down or tackled, whatever you want to call it. Ref doesn't think anything of it. And let's play continue. Very frustrating again for us to have not done more from that, to not get the shot away. That's what I keep saying, we don't get the shot away. It's not even that it's getting saved that many times, it's just we're not getting the shot away for whatever reason. So it's frustrating. It doesn't seem like we'll win this match at this rate if it continues. There's only about 8 minutes to go. That's it, drawn the game 0-0. Frustrating match. As far as I'm concerned, again, 3 points dropped. I've said it too many times this season. We just can't score the chances. We really can't. It says we've had 3 shots, 1 on target. Doesn't reflect the game whatsoever. And the 50% possessions. Oh, no way is that the case. Crazy stuff, but that's what the stats were saying. We got 1 point from that match. Not really good enough if we wanted to obviously try and win the league or get in the automatic playoff position. But obviously we're not trying to do that. We are trying to finish in the top 6, or at least in the playoff positions, as I say. So we are a couple of points now behind Villa, 7 points behind Villa with the game in hand. But yeah, we've got this game against QPR now to play. I don't think we'll actually be playing ourselves, though we will be simming it, I'd imagine. Can't quite fit 3 matches in 1 episode, sadly, or not playing them anyway. So we'll move on to the QPR match now, and again, change around the team. Dakara has said his wage demands have not been met, so it'll take a few weeks to decide on things, as expected, really. Not too surprised about that one, I just thought I'd try it. It's very frustrating how many games we've got so close to each other. It's difficult to create consistency in the team when you're having to change it every few days because of so many matches, so it's a bit annoying that we're going to have to do that, but again, we'll have to make more changes for this next game. Roof is declining the offer because his wage demands have not been met. But yeah, I mean, I was £2 off. I was still given a £4 a week pay rise, which for me I thought was enough rather than having to give him the full 6, I think it was. So yeah, we'll crack on with this game now against QPR. We'll sim it, and we'll also change around the team now. Okay, this is the side I'll go with. Very strong team here to hopefully try and beat QPR. Peacock Farrell in goal, Baradi at right back, Jansen, Bartley and Taylor making up the rest of the defence. We've got O'Kane and Bridcote in front of them, Roof on the left, Barrow on the right with Alex Moore in behind Jermaine Beckford. We've gone with that purely because it's, in most cases, I think they're the best players in terms of overall in those positions. That's the reason why Alex Moore is getting a game, because he is the best player in that position, basically. So we'll crack on with the game, hopefully win it. We're at home. So many times, though, it's not gone our way, despite it being at home. It really should do. We've got such a good side, and we are at home as well. They're playing the same sort of formation as us, QPR. They've obviously got a decent side, but I still think we've got a better team than them. I've said it so many times, and we've not come out with the win. Hall scores 1-0. Okay, it's going to happen again, I think. Bridcote equalising into the second half. Edwards comes on. Alex Moore goes off for some reason 1 minute in. QPR go 2-up. Yeah, this is just going to end as a draw or a loss. There we go. 3-1. Absolute rubbish. Absolute rubbish. I continue to sim them though. I continue to sim them because it shouldn't be that way. I'm simming them though because I'm hopeful that eventually we can get an actual result that is accurate of the team that we put out and the fact that we're at home, but it's not happening, sadly. So I'm either going to have to just end episodes there, or just, I mean, I can't really play 3 matches, so I'd probably just have to end episodes there rather than simming the 3rd match in episodes. So apologies about that. Again, just basically losing more points. It's quite ridiculous that keeps on happening. As the play drills here, though, Morrison goes up to 52 overall. That leaves us in 6th place. It's a frustrating one, is that. We've got a game in hand, obviously, which might mean we go back up to 4th if Norwich drop some points. But yeah, it's just very frustrating that that's happened. It clearly shouldn't have happened. We clearly had the better team out. But just, again, doesn't seem to want to let me win home matches. So yeah, we'll just forget about that one, sadly. And that is everything for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If we could go ahead and hit 25 likes on this episode, I would really appreciate it. Also, if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well. That would be absolutely fantastic. Don't forget to share this around as well. Tweet me if you would like to at GamefaceHD. Follow me there, and I'll be keeping you up to date with everything to do with these videos that go out. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.